What's up, everybody? Giving everybody time to just come on in. Come on in the room. Let's talk about it Friday. I'm going to give it just 1 minute to let people come on in the room. If you already here, say something, say hi, anything. What's up? What's going on? Good evening. Let me know that you are here and who is here. We are giving people time to come on in the room. It is Talk About It Friday. I just want to thank all of my Everyday with Miss B viewers for just riding this thing out with me. Um, I give out videos just to keep you aware of what's going on in the Snap community, as well as other things when it pops up. Tonight, I just thought I'd come on here for a few minutes and just talk with my people. So we're going to give people about 30 more seconds to come on in. And while we wait, tell me where you're from and what's going on with you tonight, what you're doing, what you ate. It doesn't matter. We just here to talk it out this Friday, okay? How you doing, Miss Linda from Indiana? How are you tonight? Like I said, tonight we are just going to go ahead and just have a little bit of conversation. We could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We're just gonna keep it clean. Watching TV, okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So I think 30 seconds is over with. We just gonna how you doing, Miss Gloria? How's everything? From Texas, watching the Titanic. Okay, that's a long movie right there, but a good one. Well, tonight I just came on here to just really just allow my people to get to personally know me and just talk about everything that's going on in the world right now. I know that, a lot of people have a lot on their mind right now with so much going on, all this violence going on, and the governors not doing what they should do to help people out as far as with assistance. Um, how things are getting so expensive in the world is just really unfortunate. And I thought I would just come on and just let you guys vent with me tonight and just have a good time, let things off your chest tonight. So I guess I'll start off by saying I think it's very unfortunate that right now they are starting to cut people down on their stamps when we were told that you would get a 30% increase on your benefits. But it seems to me like a lot of people are telling me that their stamps are going down, that it's being cut dramatically, like hundreds of dollars. And yes, Miss Linda, I do agree. Um, Stamps are needed right now, especially when people are having such a hard time. Not only are people in poverty are having a hard time, but people who are on low income are having a hard time, as well as those who are middle class. Middle class is almost in poverty themselves because of the prices of gas and food. It starts to make your money dwindle down, and you have to get around. You have to have gas to get where you're going. You have to have money to have food. And that's one of the things that I think is very, very misleading, is that they make it seem as if they're going to help, but they're not doing anything to help people actually. It's almost like a facade, almost, that okay, we're gonna put it out there that we're gonna give 30% more, but on the back end, they don't think people are talking to each other, and they are telling what's really going on. Some people are literally being cut off of their stamps with like 5 children, and nothing has physically changed. And they don't understand why they're not getting the renewals at a proper time so that they can renew on time. And I just think that is very unfortunate that that is going on right now. But hopefully things, get better soon. But I don't know. I don't know. The way everything is going right now, it just seems like the cost of everything is going up and up and up. And so I was wondering, have you guys heard anything about how they're going up on the taxes that the disabled and elderly people over 65 would have to pay on their houses if they own homes? Have you guys heard anything about that? This information was just brought to my knowledge this week. If not, that is happening in the world right now, where this coming up January of 2023, homeowners will be receiving um, tax papers this year. Usually, most people who are over 65 and all people who are disabled they're exempt from paying taxes on their home. But in a lot of states, they are starting to require people to pay something. And I think that's very, 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 very bad. It's hard enough as it is. Okay, Miss Gloria says, Miss B, are we having the extra $95 in July? What state did you say you were from? Texas? Yes. As far as I know, in Texas, I think the governor name is Greg Abbott. So he, I believe, extended this to like the beginning of next year, if I'm not mistaken. So every month he has to approve it, but I believe that's just a procedure that they have to go through. That's with every state. They have to make the approval, write it in stone, and then we get dates and states that are approved for this $95. And as long as we are having, the virus issues are going back up, especially in Texas. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but in Texas as well, in other states, the virus is going back up tremendously. So there's no way, um, also adding monkeypox in the mix, there's no way that, they can absolutely cut the emergency assistance right now. They just would not do that. It would cause even more issues than what we have now. Um, Miss Gloria also says that they don't care about us. They not getting my vote. Listen, Miss Linda, I understand what you're saying. I truly understand. It's absolutely out of control what is going on right now, and the lack of caring. It's almost like pulling teeth to get help, right now, and It's a shame. A lot of states should be ashamed. And then you have states like California, they're just playing it by their own little system. I mean, they're still giving out stimulus checks every month. Um, they're giving their people who need assistance with food stamps and TANF and you know, healthcare. They're still continuing those things, but you have states, other states that just act as if they don't care at all. You're welcome, Miss Gloria. But yes, um we see what's going on. You know, a lot of people on the outside looking in, and they truly do not understand. And you know, I can see why they don't understand. They not in a position where they need help or don't care about people that they know who need assistance or whatever, or you know, don't even realize that elderly people cannot. They're not. A lot of them are not in a predicament to have the funds that they need so that they don't need assistance. And you know that happens. um it is what it is with that, you know. And it's just unfortunate that there's not enough caring people in the world, especially in the government. And you know, city councilmen and mayors and everything, they say one thing that they're gonna do, and they get your vote, and then do another once they get your vote. Okay, good night, Miss Gloria. You have a great night, and God bless you as well. Okay, I'm gonna stay on here for about 4 more minutes. I just wanted to come on, talk with people who would come on, and you know, just have Friday night talk about it. I'm gonna start doing this every Friday. Hopefully, more people join us so that the conversation can, you know, go longer or whatever, and just really talk about the issues that's going on in the world today, or other things, just what's going on in your life, like um you know, watching TV or watching the Titanic, which is one of a really good movie. um yeah, I'm just chilling tonight. And um usually I have like a church service or something to go to, but there is no church tonight. Linda says, I love listening to you. You sound like a nice lady. Oh, that is so sweet. I would like to think I'm nice and respectful and caring. Um, yeah, I would like to think that. And as long as I can, as long as my people respond to me with my videos, I'm going to answer you back no matter how I have to get it done. I'm going to make sure I get to you guys and answer you back, because it's important to me, because at one point in time I needed help myself with assistance. And you know, it doesn't seem like people understand that don't go through it, you know. And you just seem alone, and nobody wants to talk, you know, talk about it or wants to hear about it. And um I definitely want to be a listening ear from people that are on my channel. Okay, Miss Linda, you have a good night as well. Okay, hi Nikki, how are you? You say, hello, does Texas get PEBT, and do we have any dates? So yes, Texas was approved for PEBT for the school year, but they're doing it different this year. Um, they're only giving out PEBT to those children who had COVID, and that can parents can prove that they had COVID, and that's what they missed school from. So if, just say your child wasn't that sick, but they was, you know, they did have COVID, and maybe they didn't have to stay out as long. Maybe it was only 2 or 3 days out of 5 days max because they didn't have any symptoms. You would have to have proof of that from a doctor, excuse or something, and have given that to the school for them to for it to qualify you with the PEBT this time. It's they're not just giving it out like they did the last time, which I think is very strange because it affected everybody in some type of way. but they found a way to weasel around helping everybody. So yeah, they are giving it out, and they started at the end of May. But if you know anything about PEBT in any of these states, they never do it on the date that they say they're supposed to do it. It always be a week or two afterwards, if not longer. But I have heard of some people in Texas already getting their PEBT. They are in the works for summer PEBT. I believe that it will be approved soon. They're just trying to figure out how they're gonna do it. And it's talks that you won't be getting the PEBT until August in Texas. I am not. Do I say, Miss Linda? I'm not from South Carolina. Do I sound like a Carolinian? Okay. What's the whole August pandemic about? Okay, basically that's just when they're gonna be paying out the summer PEBT, from my understanding. So in Texas, they're giving out the whole lump sum from, I believe it's September up until April, April or May. They're giving the PEBT all at once. Hey, Mr. Nelson. So I believe they're giving out the whole thing at once, and it's gonna be in a lump sum. It won't be like some states where they're giving it out monthly. So just keep a lookout on it. If you feel like it's taking too long and you haven't received your letter, that's another thing. They're sending letters to your home. So it's nothing that you physically have to do until you get that letter. And that letter that the Health and Human Service Department will send, the food stamp office will send, will have a code on there. Then you go to the website and enter that code. And then from there, you'll start getting your money. So it's almost like until you get that paperwork, you can't really put a stamp on what your date will be. Miss Linda say, you sound like my sister-in-law. That's where she's. No, I'm not from California. I mean, I'm sorry, South Carolina. Okay, Miss Nikki says, okay, thank you. And you have a blessed night. You as well. Also, you guys, you can be looking out for my summer PEBT video very soon. I'm just trying to make sure I have all my facts together because I like to give you guys facts and not just be coming up with anything and giving you false dates and stuff, because that ain't cool at all. So definitely I'll be coming to you guys with some PEBT, but some states don't have it together yet. Some states do, like Kentucky just start getting theirs, but then you have Texas that's still over all over the place. And then you have a lot of other states that haven't been approved yet. I think there's like close to 20 states on the list, which is a good chunk. But it's almost like until you get those letters, you really can't pinpoint when people are um, getting their money. So I don't want to just be putting out, okay, it'll be this day and then it don't. So I kind of try to wait till my resources come in and people start telling me from states, okay, we're getting it. And then that's when I'll go ahead and, relate the messages to you guys. Um, but other than that, um, I think I'm gonna start, since I got a few of y'all on here. I want to talk to y'all about it. How do you guys feel about me doing a segment, like a video segment on getting yourself prepared for the shortages that's coming? Like I know it's not a secret. I know you've even heard the president talk about how there's shortages in baby formula and there's going to be shortages on food and things of that sort. There's things that we can do to get ourselves prepared. There are things that we can do with stamps and WIC that could get us ready for what's to come with the shortages. And I know that a lot of people notice that's going on in stores right now. A lot of times you cannot find what you're looking for. And you have to substitute or try to figure out what other brand you want to use, or if they even have the brands at all. But there's things that we can do with limited income right now to start preparing ourselves, like basic things like onions, potatoes, carrots. Those things we can go ahead and start planning those things so we can get those to grow, and that can be a source of something that we don't have to worry about getting out of the store. Because I just heard that produce is going to be an issue um here coming soon. I don't know what's going to be affected, but they are saying that produce is going to be a problem here soon. So I don't know if it's going to be easy to get your onions. And I know the onions and garlic most of us love to use in our food. But those are things that grow really fast, and that you could just use a regular container, a dollar store container, and get you some soil and some fertilizer and some seeds from even the dollar store sells the seeds, and Walmart sells seeds, and those are things that you can buy off food stamps, you guys. Um, and start planning those things. So just let me know if you would be interested in it, because I definitely can do some videos on that. I am getting ready to start my own garden. We can do this together. We can support each other, and also I can help you guys on pressure canning. And pressure canning is another thing that you can do to get yourself ready. And maybe like some preserves, like your jellies, preserve your jellies, make your own pickled cucumbers or your own jalapenos, just things like that, that can really be a big help because shortages are on the way. And not everything is a conspiracy theory, guys. Some things are really going to happen. So, and they're already saying it out of their own mouths. Um, in the government, that this is going to be a problem. So, I definitely am going to do it, and I just could include you guys if you really would want that to happen. That kind of video. So, I've been on here 22 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to the couple of people that are on. I really appreciate you guys coming in. We definitely will do this again on next Friday. Tell a friend, share it to a friend, and let them know, that over here we keep it real, and we care about people over here at Everyday with Miss B. Okay, so I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. You guys have a wonderful, great night, and stay stress free and stay prayed up. Good night.